This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm joined by two of the coaches in the industry. It's quite nice interviewing two people at the same time. I'm joined by BJ Flores and Leon Wills. Back in the day, you guys would be mortal enemies, Team KSI and Team Jake Paul over here. But you guys have both moved on from those camps and you're both living life. BJ, how's the camp been with Wade? Sorry guys, you guys can go through.
It's been fantastic. Wade's been working. He's been locked in. I've only had him for about 5 weeks, but we've made a lot of progress over the 5 weeks, and I'm real happy with where he's at. So, tune in Saturday night on DAZN. Tune in on the app. Download it. Check us out. 10 p.m. or I think 8 p.m. here in the UK, and 2 p.m. in Arizona, 1 p.m. on the West Coast, and we appreciate the support.
For yourself, Leon, you're a little bit iffy how good Wade would be if he has that killer instinct. Do you reckon Wade has that killer instinct to get the job done? When he sees blood, he'll finish it?
He seems like it. He's talking a good game, but sometimes you don't have to have that direct killer instinct. Not everyone's going to be a killer. Not everyone's a shark. Some people are dolphins, and dolphins can kill sharks.
That's true. Is he a dolphin or is he a shark, BJ?
I think he's kind of in the middle right now, and we're kind of figuring out where he's going to go. But so far, so good. In the sparring, I've had him sparring with different professionals. He's performing well. He's doing what I ask him to do, and you're going to see a different side of Wade. He's saying this entire camp he's two-faced, and he is. He's got an alter ego that will come out on Saturday night. He's always been nice, and that's the only side people have seen. But now, on Saturday night, tune in. You're going to see a different side of Wade Plemons, and I'm looking forward to it.
Certainly, I think a lot of people are indeed. A question for you, Leon. Where did you get all your analogies from?
I don't know, man. I'm just blessed, innit? Blessed with wisdom, man. Blessed with wisdom. Yeah, I don't know.
Off the top of your head. No, it's a useful skill. It's good. It looks good interviews. We'll run through the card real quick. Afghan, Dan and Lil T have kind of stolen the show quite a lot here. Sorry, you can go through here. Afghan, Dan and Lil T have kind of stolen the show here. Obviously, putting the most numbers. For you being an American, it must seem a little bit nuts.
Yeah, it does. I'm still trying to get used to the whole, I don't know anything about either guy, but hopefully it's a good. They've been talking a lot, so hopefully it's a good fight.
I know. Well, we'll see. We'll probably see a fight here on stage at the weigh-in and then on fight night. But for you, Leon, who are you picking for that one?
Who? Afghan and T. I don't know, man. I don't know, but they're funny, man. I like them. I like that type of energy. It's needed sometimes. Sometimes naturally it happens to everyone. When you fight for over a period of time, you get more and more serious. But it's like to have them. I like the new people coming in and just creating a little vibe. It
was pretty funny in the presser yesterday where they had their argument, and then you're the girls, Carla Jade, arguing, and then Afghan Dan starts getting really pissed off for some reason and starts going, Lil T, I'm going to knock you out in the middle of the girls' argument. But one of five that hasn't had too much beef, more mutual respect, is Anthony Taylor and Darren Till. Your thoughts on this one? I mean, AT is going up about 15 pounds for this.
Yeah, I think that'll be interesting. But not only the fact that he's given up size to a bigger guy, but also he's fighting up almost 20 pounds heavier than he's ever fought before that I've seen. So there's two ways to look at it. Darren Till's cutting down from probably 225 to get down to 195, and AT should be fighting at about 175, 180, but he says he's been working with the strength and conditioning coach. He's added good weight. I just find it hard to believe that you can add 10 good pounds of muscle in 3 months. I mean, in my experience, I haven't seen that. But AT's a dog. When he's got 13 boxing fights, I give him a massive experience edge, but he's fighting a really tough guy, so it'll be interesting.
Are you picking for this one? Can you say?
I mean, if I had to pick right now, I'm going to pick AT. But I think, Darren's going to test him early, and AT's going to have to get through some rough spots early. But I think the boxing experience still trumps it all. I really do.
And we've got a big AT fan of Leon. How do you reckon it goes down?
Big up AT, man. He's an opportunist, man. When he first came into the scene, I was blacklisting him.
Yeah.
But now he's grown. Yeah.
Right.
So I rate AT, man. It should be in Darren's favour. Height, the weight. But I see him doing some pads the other day. He's T-Rexing. He went extending his punches. So I thought, what are you doing? Yeah. When height and range is in your favour, you need to make sure you control the range, especially with the jab. But we shall see. I think the money should go on Darren Till.
Well, speaking of money, the AT is a huge underdog with all the bookies on the sites.
AT?
Yeah.
I'm going to take AT.
See, if 50 on AT is like 130 return.
He told me round 5 knockout.
He said the same thing to me too.
Okay, I might put a little score on it. Huh?
I'm not going to bet which round for the knockout, but I'm going to take a couple $100 and go drop him on AT. Yeah.
But AT is a lucky guy. I don't know why he's here. I don't know how he got here. But when he says something, when he manifests something, it happens. So when he's saying that, I'm going to fight Jake Paul, I can see it happening potentially. I can't doubt him.
The thing that amazes me most about AT is how kind of nonchalant about fighting he is. I remember when he fought Gabriel Silva, which is the one where everyone picked him to lose. He came into my hotel room in the morning. Really, a lot of people asking around, a lot of people thought he was going to lose. I remember I talking to him in the morning, he's like, Fred, what's going on? What did you eat for breakfast today, Fred? Had a good week? He's just so nonchalant about it. He's presenting and he's fighting, so yeah, we'll see what's next for him. But You guys are both being nominated for Coach of the Year, I believe. That's a pretty big honour, BJ. Out of all the honours in your boxing career, where does this one stack up?
I haven't really thought too much about it. I've just been, proud that, my guys have had a good year and performed well. I've been real proud of them, but I don't really think too much of it. We got a fight on Saturday. I'm more focused on that, and just getting ready for that and making sure my guys are ready for that. So I'm not really too, it's an honor, of course, but I haven't really thought too much about it.
Yeah, certainly. Alongside, who's going to win out of you two then, huh? You're the two front runners.
I don't know, but there's a lot of good coaches in the scene. BJ's definitely one of them.
Thanks, man.
You beat me, mate.
I don't know. I really don't know.
No, you beat me with Jake and Give, huh? He's got one over me. He's the only one. He's the only one. He's the only one in the scene that's got one over me.
That wasn't fair, though, Leon. That wasn't fair. Yeah, that definitely wasn't fair.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of good coaches in the scene. There's a lot of dorks as well. Some cowboy coaches, Mickey Mouses. But yeah, we shall see.
Completely forgot about that. Yeah, you were in Jake Paul's corner for that night.
Yeah.
That famous Miami night. One of your favourite nights and one of your least favourite nights.
Yeah, that was
It was a good night, but that was one of our, our first fights in the influencer scene. And, welcome to Influencer Boxing after that fight. So, it was good. They both guys got ready. You guys trained in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
We're in Big Bear and you guys were in Vegas. So that was, hey, it's all good.
You're still backing Jake to beat KSI?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And you're still backing KSI to beat Jake?
Yeah, but we should. Yeah. He should beat Jake, but we've got to see with these next potential fights how he
He
develops.
should beat him, BJ, huh?
Me and Mams had a good conversation about that yesterday in front of the cameras, and I just think Jake's activity, I think Jake's size, I think the fact that he's faced the better opposition, I think that'll have him ready for it. But they still got to go in there and fight.
We'll find out soon. Anyway, guys, thanks very much.
No problem.
I know I interrupted your conversation. That was rude of me, but thanks, guys. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, it's all good. See you, Fred. Thanks.
Thanks, Leo.